Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It just turned 9:18 a.m. on Friday, May 28th, 2021. And welcome to another episode of VLOGTRON, a Voltron vlog. I am reviewing Line Force Season 2, Episode 13, A Ghost of a Chance. Okay, so in this episode, starts off on Planet Doom. The bad guys are discussing Queen Merla, who just arrived. No one knows where she came from. Hagar mentions that she has like mind control powers, but King Sarkhan is dismissive of it. But then Merla gets him to name her as like the person in charge of trying to conquer Planet Eris. And he's completely oblivious um, to the fact that she's the one that basically made him do that. um, so then on Planet Eris, there's a rumor circulating that what's his name again? King Alfor, Laura's father. There's a rumor going around that he was going to come back to life. No one knows where this rumor came from, but Alora's heard of it. She's hoping that will be true, even though how? I mean, he's dead. I mean, his ghost has appeared to her before, but no, this is a rumor that the king is going to come back to life. And apparently, there's some mysterious woman letting people know where it's going to happen. Turns out that it's Merlin in disguise. And yeah, she's wearing like a completely different face, and she's wearing like a cloak or something. But then she pulls it all off, and she's just Queen Merla underneath. So it's like one of those Team Rocket disguises for Pokemon, where they could be dressed like completely different, wearing different clothes, and then, aha! Yeah, no. But anyway, supposedly King Alfor is supposed to appear in a cave somewhere around like the site of his last battle with King Zarkon, where he led the ancient lion warriors in battle. And they can't be that ancient if this was during the king's lifetime, but whatever. Uh, so Alora runs off to the caves to see if her father will appear, and then the guys give chase because she just went on her own. There's like there's an earthquake or a cave in or something like that. The guys managed to hold. Well, managed to have like keep a gap open to let Alora slip out of the cave, and then Pidge was gonna go next, but then there's rocks falling, so the guys are trapped in the cave. So Alora goes to get help, but then she sees a ship by the castle, and it turns out to be Queen Merla's ship. She wants to kidnap Alora and put her in this new device that she has. I'm trying to find the name of it, the Cosmotron. Uh, basically, like a machine to send people to another dimension. And she tried it out on Cossack earlier in the episode. So, uh, but then Lotor shows up and he's like, I must make Laura my wife. And he's still on that kick. I mean, he's still I'm getting sick of this little obsession of his that he has with making Alora his wife. Um, so then let's see. The king does appear to the guys in the cave as a ghost, like he previously has, and he like magically teleports them out of the cave and into their lion cockpits. Well, that's very convenient, right? And Alora is escaping, and like I think the mice help her out. They distract Merla, Allura escapes. I mean, Allura was actually put in the Cosmotron, sent to another dimension briefly, but Lotor makes Merla bring Allura back. And Merla tries to mind control Lotor, but it doesn't work. He's like, the power of my love is too strong. So his love for Allura. But Merla's like, she will never love you back. And he's like, that goes to show how much you know. It's like, dude, she has rejected you thus far. Things aren't going to change. But anyway, so Allura is running on her way, I guess, to get help or do something. And I'm not making this up. She runs and then she like jumps, and the frame rate is very low, and she just jumps, and then you see a shot of like scenery with no one in it, and then you see Allura floating in the sky, and then her father's ghost appears to her and says, "And you, Allura, yes, you are the pilot of Blue Line." Okay, we've had dozens of episodes to establish this already, but then she's teleported into the cockpit of Blue Line as she breathes a sigh of relief, like, like what? Is she relieved that her father gave her his blessing to be the pilot of Blue Line? We are on episode 65 of the Line Force saga of Voltron. It's like, yes, Allura is the pilot of the Blue Line. Anyway, so there's this dumb bit where Merla sends out a Robeast, and Hagar makes some comment that she has hidden the keys to her Robeast, and Merla must have hotwired it. It's like, what? But anyway, Voltron forms. They form the Blazing Sword. They defeat the Robeast. Merla and her forces retreat. Then the gang just kind of discusses King Alfor. And something about how Merla's plan nearly succeeded because everyone on Eris believed the false rumor. It's like, they shouldn't have believed this in the first. I mean, I can understand, like, the regular people, they might believe anything, who knows? But the Voltron Force should be smarter than that. Why would they believe that the king would actually come back to life? I don't know. But yeah, so I guess that's it for this episode. There are 7 episodes of Line Force left, so on to the next one. Oh, before I get to that though, 2 episodes ago, Who's Flying Blue Line? That's the one where Sven briefly took over piloting Blue Line again. I noticed Pidge's uniform was colored green in that episode, which it should be because that's what it was colored throughout the first season. During the American produced episodes, his uniform tends to be like a black color. And that's obviously an error, but it's been black in the American produced second season, except in Who's Flying Blue Line, where I guess they carefully made it so Pidge is wearing green. Maybe that's because Sven was back and he has a black uniform and they want to distinguish Pidge from Sven. I don't know. last episode, Enter Merla, Queen of Darkness, Pidge was back to his black uniform. And now, in the Ghost of a Chance, he's back to green again. So I don't get it. I mean, maybe it's due to them recycling footage from the anime season, from the first season from the anime. Maybe that's why his uniform switches colors like that. Like, I don't know. I don't have an explanation, but it would make sense, I guess, if the black uniform is from the American commissioned animation, even though it's animated by the same studio, and when it's green, they're just recycling the original animation from the anime. I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, there's that, and okay, that's it. It's 9:29 a.m. and thanks for watching.